Welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I know you're happy to see me, Toko, but you really gotta stand right in front of the camera, bro. Like, come on. Today, we're gonna be going after Rotom, the best non-legendary Pokemon that totally should be a legendary and maybe even was intended to be a legendary, considering it plays legendary music when you get it, and it was also, at least in Diamond and Pearl, there's only one Rotom in existence, and it is here in Eterna Forest. Now, in order to get it, you're actually gonna... what the heck? Did anybody just see that little twinkle? Oh, what? Excuse me? What is this? Okay, I didn't realize there was actually a swarm of Slackoth going on right now. But if you guys are excited for some more legendary hunting, make sure to smash that like button down below. I'm sorry, I'm just too distracted by these Slackoths now. I gotta catch one. If it even pops up, that is. And okay, we actually get one first try, which will be a little bit helpful in catching Rotom, because this dude is actually only gonna be at level 15, the Rotom I mean. And as you will soon see, my Bonsai is at level 67. So yeah, not exactly the best Pokemon to fight Rotom with. So let's toss a quick ball over this way and hopefully catch ourselves a Slackoth, which will be at a much more appropriate level for fighting little Rotom. And obviously Rotom is a ghost type, so Slackoth won't be able to get hurt by it. Well, at least not by its ghost moves, but you might have noticed right over here we've got Gym Leader Gardenia. Were you intrigued by the rumors going around too? What rumors? People talking about the Old Chateau, the ghost Pokemon. Oh, I don't like ghosts one bit. I'm not into that witchcraft, that demon stuff. I don't mess with that. I've been hearing rumors about sinister shadows too. I should check it out myself, but going in there is... well, you know, being that I'm a gym leader, I'm always busy, yeah. I'm sure it's not because you're pooping your pants right now. So, since I'm so busy, I can't go in. Definitely not because I'm scared. So, good luck with your investigation. Wait, where are you going? I'm scared too. I thought we were gonna tag team this, Gardenia. You know, keep each other company. It's like the classic Scooby-Doo thing. They split up and search for clues, and that's when they end up getting hunted by the ghost. So if we stick together, we have better odds, but I guess Gardenia's got other plans. She's a busy woman, as she said, so we're gonna have to step inside the Old Chateau on our own, but Rotom can only be caught at nighttime, and for whatever reason, this is one of the few events where you can actually change the date on your Switch, or rather the time. So we're gonna go all the way down to, let's say 8 p.m. I think nighttime for Pokemon starts from 8 p.m. until like, I don't know, 4 a.m. or something. Oh, apparently it starts from 6 p.m., but we'll just make it 8 p.m. to be safe. And when we boot back in, you will now see the lights have been turned off. And I could actually spray a repel, but I think we'll make it just fine. Oh wait, no, we do want to spray repel because there's a couple of items that we can actually get here outside of the chateau. And I don't want any more Slackoths getting in my way. There's actually also Pokemon inside the chateau itself, like mainly just Ghastly that I don't want to run into. But all the way at the back corner, you will also find the Insect Plate. The text engraved on the back says, 3 beings born to bind time and space. I still don't get why they keep mentioning 3 beings. Like, what does Giratina have to do with the binding of space-time? Like, it's just the Algapalkia that are time and space. Giratina's doing its own thing. I'm totally not trying to distract myself from the creepiness that's about to happen inside the Old Chateau. Oh god, you can already see our trader kind of looking around, trembling. It appears as if it's glaring. This has to be like top 5 scariest music in Pokemon. Let's do a little bit of exploring though, before we get to Rotom itself. Over here, we're gonna find the Old Chateau. Not to be confused with the Chateau, which is what we're in, or Gato, which means cat. Oh, Pokemon magazines. Yeah, adorable. Not creepy at all. Now, there are actually some ghost encounters you can, well, encounter here in this old mansion, but I believe they happen at random. Pokemon books? No. I was hoping there was more items over here. I guess not. I don't particularly want to run into any ghosts, but like I said, if it does happen, well, I can't really avoid it. It is random, like I said. So we're gonna head straight in here and already see our first creepy sighting. A red glaring painting and more books. Anything in the trash? No. Oh gosh. That's yeah, that's a TV right there. And where we're gonna be able to find Rotom. Only at nighttime, like I said. So if you've made your way to the Old Chateau and you're not encountering Rotom in the TV, it's most likely because it's not nighttime. So you can change your switch and you should be good. But keep in mind that all other time-based events like Pokemon swarms, like those slack-offs, will actually now be locked for the next 24 hours. So is it worth it for Rotom? I don't know. But here's another one of Arceus's plates. 2 make better and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. Y'all like kneading some dough? Is this the great baking show with Palkia and Dialga? Okay, it's finally time to face our fears. Oh gosh, I thought that was something else. You can actually hear the static of the TV as well. And another empty trash can. Well, this is it, guys. Rotom will be inside the TV as soon as you talk to it. So before we do, I'm actually going to place this Stunky at the lead of our party because, like I said, it's only going to be at level 15. So I highly recommend having some kind of Pokemon that's around the same level in order to weaken it without accidentally killing it. So I got Stunky and then the Slack Off. And I also recommend having a Pokemon with some kind of status ailment that isn't Thunder Wave, actually, because Rotom is electric type, so of course you can't paralyze it, but you can put it to sleep, which is why I've got Dong with the Hypnosis. And without further ado, inside the TV, there appears to be a Pokemon. It looks like it might come out. Would you like to thump it? Oh yeah, that sounds totally reasonable. Creepy ass static TV. Yeah, let's give it a bump, why don't we? I like that we got our Gengar jacket. Totally fitting for this creepy old mansion. But there it is. The legendary theme will play for Rotom. Even though it's not technically considered a legendary Pokemon, when it first came out in the original Diamond and Pearl games, like, I'm pretty sure they intended for it to be legendary, and I totally forgot we could have just used a Quick Ball. Why is it half the time I forget to use the Quick Ball? Use your Quick Balls, guys. Learn from my mistakes, okay? I suck at these games so that you learn what not to do. So, use your Quick Balls. And also, apparently that Acid Spray does nothing, but it does lower its special defense harshly, so the next one should hurt a little bit more as we try to weaken it without killing it. Rotom's gonna be charging up that power. Wait, doesn't that raise your special? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, I mean, he kind of counteracted the Acid Spray, so it's not gonna hurt no mo. We also snapped out of Confusion, which is kind of lucky. We're just gonna keep going for these and try to weaken it as much as we can. Honestly, I don't think this Rotom is actually all that crazy to catch, like in terms of its catch rate. I don't think it's as high as a legendary, which, again, kind of this whole controversy. Is Rotom a legendary or not? I am leaning more towards the side of not, especially in more recent games, like we've got the Rotom Bike, the Rotom Phone, the Rotom PC, Rotom Pokedex even. So yeah, there's a lot of Rotoms out there. I feel like it doesn't really deserve its legendary status anymore. But at least here in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, there is only one of them. So if you somehow accidentally kill it, you'll have to beat the Elite Four again, and that'll reset all the legendaries that you've accidentally fainted. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I've had just about enough of your shenanigans, Rotom, and I see you keep going for double teams. That's not gonna help our chances of hitting a Hypnosis. I don't think it has the best of accuracy. Yeah, that's a 60%. And with those double teams, it's gonna be more like a 10% chance of hitting. I don't know the actual math, but I've just noticed that there's a Pokeball on the roof, or what looks like the shape of a Pokeball. That's kind of cool. Never really paid attention to that. I mean, it's not like I've actually ever been here before, but you don't often look at the roof of a battle background scenery or whatever, but for some reason here that drew my attention, and yes, we're gonna hit the Hypnosis this time around which is going to greatly increase our chances of catching this Rotom. Now, I also highly recommend using Dusk Balls because they work the best at night or in dark places. And of course, Rotom only appears at night, so Dusk Balls are going to be your best bet to catch him. Oh, is it really going to catch on the first try? Alright, I guess I overhyped this battle for nothing. That was really that easy to catch. Are you kidding me? We probably didn't even need to weaken it with Stunky. We could have just tossed the Quick Ball and Rotom would have been added into the dex as the Plasma Pokemon. Its body is composed of, you guessed it, plasma. It's known to infiltrate electronic devices and wreak havoc. And I'm gonna nickname this little dude Tesla, not for the car company, but for the original Nikola Tesla, who experimented with plasma things. I've seen a documentary on it like 5 years ago, okay? I don't remember the exact details, but it's a very fitting name for the plasma Pokemon. And if we check, we actually got a modest nature on the first try. That's probably one of the best that we can get, as it lowers attack and raises special attack, which is Rotom's best stat. But yes, we will add it into the party because, like I was saying, if you saw the thumbnail, oh my gosh, okay, there's something on the ground too, I guess. The secret key! Wait, that's literally what I'm trying to say. The secret key was previously exclusive to Pokemon Platinum, and it will allow you to change Rotom's forms. Now here in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Rotom has actually been upgraded. Did anyone else see a little girl over in that room? And also, what's up with this right here? Hamilton looking ass. Oh, my goodness, that actually scared me, dude. Is Ghastly the one haunting the painting? Unlike the other legendaries, this Rotom is not guaranteed to have perfect IVs, which again has me leaning towards the side that it's probably not supposed to be a legendary, or maybe wasn't ever meant to be. No, I still don't buy it, dude. I'm pretty sure they originally intended for Rotom to be legendary and then later on decided against it. But yeah, this painting, I'm not sure if there's anything else you can do with it, but every time you step away, it does a little spooky noise for you. I don't want to go grab that item. I'm kind of scared that a ghost girl's just gonna pop up behind us and terrify us, but I guess I'll suck it up for a substitute TM. Yeah, that was definitely not worth the eeriness. Thankfully, nothing happened, but I do believe there's some other item that I missed. Is it? What? She's back! Oh my god, that gives me chills every time. Oh, I don't like this place. I want to get the heck out of here, but there is one more thing worth checking out, unfortunately. Before we get out of the Old Chateau, there is another ghost that we must face here in the main chamber, the dining hall. Or not. Like I said, it's totally random whether or not they pop up, so I guess that time we didn't get nothing, but hey, there it is. Finally, something in the trash. We got an antidote. In the dining hall, you can actually encounter another ghost, but as I mentioned, both the butler and the little girl appear completely at random. So we just gotta hope that eventually he might appear. Okay, obviously I can't fool you guys. I'm wearing the platinum outfit, which gives away that this clip was recorded beforehand. But yeah, there's the butler. Just vanished. I'm out of here, dude. That's too creepy. Sorry, butler. Maybe next time. Back out in Eterna Forest, and these little slack-offs freaking scared me again, dude. Next up, we are gonna fly back to... Actually, is it in Eterna City, or was it Veilstone instead? No, I'm pretty sure it is Eterna. And we're gonna head to the Team Galactic building that we raided quite a long time ago, because now that we've got the secret key, I don't know how the heck you're supposed to figure this out without some kind of guide or the internet, even though technically this was only in Platinum. Never happened in Diamond and Pearl. The Rotom forms didn't even exist in Diamond and Pearl. But if you go to this little space between the wall and the bookshelf, you can use the secret key. How you're supposed to figure that out without just knowing, or YouTube or something, I have no idea. But thankfully, I actually did this way back in the day in Pokemon Platinum. So I knew it existed, but inside we'll find an Amazon warehouse? Maybe this little notebook can tell us really what it is. Its age is impossible to tell. It was by pure chance that I obtained information about the Pokemon Rotom. Remarkably, Rotom is able to merge with special motors. Rotom can thereby enter various home appliances and change its forms. I have confirmed that Rotom changes its type and the moves it can learn by reflecting the characteristics of any home appliance. This Pokemon requires exhaustive observation and analysis. To ensure I get all the credit, my Rotom research must be kept Wait, what? How does that make any sense? They will come to recognize me as the genius Char. Mander? Well, I don't think your whole keeping it secret thing worked, considering no one in the world knows who this scientist is anymore. But apparently, he discovered what was going on with Rotom. Anything left on the PC? Maybe in the trash? No? Okay. Well, let's go up to the Easy Bake Oven. Has an odd-shaped motor. It appears as if Rotom wants to go in. Yes, go little Tesla! Be one with the Easy Bake! And we will be learning Overheat. Now, as I mentioned earlier, in Pokemon Platinum, when this event originally happened, no matter which form Rotom took, it was always Ghost and Electric type. But now, Rotom will also become that secondary typing. So, for example, Electric and Fire for the Easy Bake. And we're gonna get the Rotom catalog! Wow! Microwave oven has been added. Oh, well, look who's decided to show up out of nowhere again. Seriously, Professor, are you stalking me? Ah, imagine finding you here. You must be eager to fill your Pokedex to be searching even here. What am I doing? I visit a professor I know in Eterna every so often. He tells me intriguing rumors of rare Pokemon sightings and such. And he happens to be my herb dealer. A Pokemon that slips into electric appliances. That is somewhat off from what I've heard about it. This is what I've heard. Long ago, there was a Pokemon that merged with a toy robot. Should that Pokemon be recognized as a new species or not? Debates over the issue were about to start when they were rendered moot. The very topic of discussion, the Pokemon-infused robot, disappeared. Wait, that's it? You're just gonna leave me here? Bruh, Professor Rowan just added more mystery than solving anything. But okay, let's try out another one of these appliances as Tesla gets inside the refrigerator, and that will be added into the catalog. Oh wait, it didn't even learn the new move though. Does it just happen automatically? I'm guessing that's the case. We now have the Electric Ice type, Fridge Rotom, and yes, we will have Blizzard overriding Overheat. So I guess it happens automatically. In that case, let's just go ahead and talk to all of these. We got a Rotary Fan up next, which will be the Fan Rotom, Electric, and Flying type. Let's enter the motor, and there it is, added to the catalog. You're probably wondering what this little catalog thing is, and I will show you after we've gotten inside all of the motors. Next, we've got Washing Machine. I think that'll give you Hydro Pump instead of Blizzard. And finally, the Lawnmower, which is maybe the Rotom that I am the biggest fan of. And no, it's not because people call it Rotom Mow, and my name is Mo. It's because I just really like mowing the lawn as a kid. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's gonna have Leaf Storm instead of Blizzard. I don't remember what Rotom fan form gets. I believe it might be Air Slash, which is kind of weird because it's not as powerful as the other moves, but we can actually check now thanks to the Rotom catalog. Use that on Tesla and you'll see that you can pick from any of the appliances. So let's go back to Electric Fan and boom! Right from the menu, we can now change our Rotom form anytime, anywhere, and there it is. The Air Slash will be learned. So pretty convenient. You don't actually have to come back to this room if you want to change its form, but also kind of lame that you only get one Rotom in the game. And if it wasn't for the update, I totally would have cloned little Tesla and made a little Rotom army, had all 5 of them on the team. But you can actually get a little bit more info about what Professor Rowan was saying here in this old notebook. Let's go ahead and read it. Strap in for a story time. This might take a bit. Our encounter was a sudden one. It was when I found my toy robot, one that I had earlier misplaced. At that instant, a Pokemon startlingly emerged from the lawnmower's motor. Clutching my robot, I stared, transfixed by the peculiar Pokemon. Would you like to keep reading? Oh, why yes. The Pokemon hovered in the air, held aloft by a power unseen. As if curious and unafraid of my presence, it floated towards me. Crackling sounds accompanied, as if from static electricity in the air. Remarkably, it seemed the Pokemon was the source of this power. In alarm, I flinched, certain that my face would be subjected to a shock. Much to my surprise, the Pokemon seemed to favor me with a smile. Yes, we're gonna keep reading. The whole thing. Finally, I came to realize that the Pokemon only wish to be friends. I decided to name this most wondrous Pokemon Rotom. Real clever there, dude. What, you don't think I'd notice that it's just motor backwards? Simple though it may be, Rotom emerged to me from the motor of a lawnmower. Motor and Rotom? Surely the link is obvious. Oh no, I had no idea what you were doing there. Thanks for clarifying. Rotom is a Pokemon that is simply sensational. The fact that it can turn invisible is simply the beginning. What makes Rotom unique is its ability to enter and operate machinery. This is about halfway through. Oh my god, they're like letting you know you're in for a long reading. Okay. Rotom and I became fast friends. We were perpetual companions. The electricity from its body forbade contact, however. We could not touch, let alone hug or hold hands, but we cared not, for we were bonded on a much deeper, incorporeal level. Aw, that's kinda cute actually. A feeling of mischief got the better of me one day. Seeing Rotom hovering, I decided to startle it. Normally, I would not. Perhaps frightened, Rotom discharged power beyond its usual range. I fell, stunned, into the arms of unconsciousness. Would you like to keep— Yes! I want to read the whole thing! When I came to my horror, I realized that Rotom had disappeared. I searched high and low for my friend in dismay and desperation. Don't chastise yourself. The fault is mine. No harm done. Let us play, as we always have. Though my words poured out, my friend could not be found to hear them. Aww. Poor guy just got a little shy. I mean, you scared it after all. It makes sense why it would run away and hide. My search for Rotom carried me far from home, like Spider-Man? It was in the town's rubbish heap that I again found my old toy robot. Curiously, our eyes met, and once again we fell in love. Machine and human love. The robot waved a hand as if in greeting. I knew then that I had found my lost friend. I ran to it and hugged Rotom tight, talking on and on. Yes, why would I stop now? The robot's eyes lit up happily as I held it. I'm certain that within it, Rotom was emitting lots of electricity. Somehow, I felt I could understand Rotom's thoughts better than before. Also, I realized that we would remain friends throughout our lives. And that's it for the story of Rotom and the Scientist. Now, as we read earlier in this notebook, apparently the scientist's name starts with Char, and the only scientist in the Pokemon series, specifically in the Sinnoh region with that name, would be Charon of Team Galactic. Now, I don't know if he actually appears in the remakes because we haven't been up to Mount Stark yet, but at least in Pokemon Platinum, he was kind of like the 4th commander of Team Galactic. And so I'm not sure if that's the same scientist that originally found Rotom and fell in love with it. I would have to assume that all the research was done by Charon, the scientist genius whose work was never recognized because I guess he never bothered to finish signing his name. And he's nowhere to be found in these remakes. Well, I don't know yet, but at least in the original Diamond and Pearl, like I said, there is no Charon. He's only in Platinum. But they did give us Rotom as well as all of its forms, so let's check it out outside of battle real quick. We'll grab Tesla and boom! There it is in its fan form. Big fan of that one. Thankfully, with the Rotom catalog, we can change it anytime, anywhere, even into its original light bulb form. I didn't even realize that's what it was supposed to resemble. I feel like I'm stupid for not noticing, but yeah, you can see in its base form, Rotom's animation is freaking crazy, dude. Look at the sparks that it emits as it zips around so quickly. It kind of looks like it's glitching the Matrix, but trust me, that's just how Rotom be. Isn't that right, Tesla, my buddy? Can't even talk to him. Barely fighting off sleep. Well, that's because you're literally asleep right now with the hypnosis. I never quite woke it up. But let's check out my favorite of all the Rotoms. Actually, I think earlier I said it was the lawnmower, but what I really meant to say is the washing machine, which will indeed gain Hydro Pump as its water move. And just look at this dude, Washington. I use Rotom a lot, specifically in the wash form in Wi-Fi battles back in X and Y, and I love it. Only thing I wish is we could clone it so we could have the Rotom army. Now, apparently there is a new cloning glitch that we could potentially use and make this Rotom into 5 so we could have all the different forms, but it looks really complicated. I might attempt it, but I am definitely not going to explain it. Instead, if I somehow figure it out, I'll just show you guys. And I did figure it out, but I'm still not going to explain it because it's pretty complicated. So instead, I will link in the description a short video so you can try to replicate the glitch and clone some Pokemon of your own. But what this menu glitch basically allows you to do is trick the game into thinking that you're still out in the overworld even while you have your PC loaded up, and therefore you can press the X button to bring up another menu on top of the box menu, which makes no sense, but basically you're just stacking menus on top of each other, and therefore you can open up another box system, which will allow us to clone any Pokemon. So I've actually given Tesla here a rare candy just to test this out, and we might as well clone these other two guys in the PC as well. So we're gonna drag him over to another box, and I believe that should be it. So once we back out, there's gonna be 2 menus stacked on top of each other. So you'll see when we come back here, you can check the summary, and similar to the previous cloning glitch, when we back out, boom, we've got 2 boxes with the same Pokemon. So basically we just made 2 Rotom. And the very convenient thing about this cloning glitch versus the last one with the daycare is you can actually continuously do this now. So if we click A, we can still open up another menu and stack the boxes on top of each other. So now when we grab this whole bunch right here and transfer them over to the other box and then again back out, we basically just clone them. Well, you gotta check summary first, that's the most important thing. But then when you back out, boom, now we're all the way up to 4 Rotoms. Just need 1 more and we'll have the army complete. So once again, we're gonna press A and check summary. Oh wait, no, actually we wanted to press X. Oh god, did I ruin it? Wait a minute. Aha! We can still open another menu on top of the box menu. It makes absolutely no sense. So again, watch that video if you really want to know how to perform this glitch, because the beginning is kind of complicated, but once you've got it down and you're in the box menu, it's pretty dang easy to clone Pokemon. As you can see, we just made ourselves a Rotom army. And about 10 minutes later, I've got them all with different nicknames here. I'm so happy I actually got a Modest Nature too, because that kind of works with all the different Rotom forms. But there it is, the Rotom army, and we're gonna walk together with our freshly cut lawnmower form Rotom to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, check out that cloning glitch in the description if you want to get yourself all of the Rotom forms on a single save file as well. And next episode, I'll probably be going up to Mount Stark to figure out the mystery of Charon. So I'll see you guys then.